Hello everyone, and welcome to our show. Get ready, because today, our guests will be taking questions from the audience. Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guests. The leader of the Liberal Party, and Canada's Prime Minister, Mr. Justin Trudeau. And the leader of the Conservative Party and official opposition, Mr. Erin O'Toole.
Thank you gentlemen for being here with us, and now, let's go to our first question from the audience. Remember, that all questions will be directed to both of our guests.
What province in Canada are you guys from?
Oh, wow. I guess nobody expected that.
The supply management is a socialist model that benefits the dairy and poultry farmers cartel, but it also makes these products very expensive to Canadians. As a Prime Minister, would you abolish, or keep the supply management?
What makes Canadians stronger? Our unity or diversity?
Canada is currently part of the Paris Climate Agreement, which is supposedly designed to drastically reduce CO2 emissions, and at the same time, it could destroy our energy sector and economy. As a Prime Minister, would you withdraw from the Paris Agreement?
Yes or no?
How Canadians can help to save the environment and tackle climate change.
Both of you and your parties have been pandering to radical Islam, in exchange for votes. This is not only wrong, but it also puts our democratic freedoms at risk. Any comments about this?
Are you willing to fix the equalization formula, that is extremely unfair to most of our provinces, or are you going to keep it the way it is?
As a Prime Minister, would you decrease the number of immigrants and refugees per year?
Are you pro-life, or pro-choice?
As a Prime Minister, would you invoke Section 9210 of our Constitution, to impose pipelines construction, on Quebec and BC?
Yes or no?
As your party's leader, are you going to be marching in the next Pride Parade?
As a Prime Minister, would you keep following the United Nations Sustainable Development Agenda, the Global Compact on Refugees and Migration, and other UN demands, that put Canada's sovereignty at risk?
Yes or no?
What's your personal favorite quote?
Wow. Today we learned a lot about these two guys. As you can see, their political and personal views are basically the same. Honestly, I cannot see any difference between them, well, except for their hairstyle.
Before voting in the upcoming federal election, consider this. All these parties are globalists, and they have socialist policies in their platforms. Just to name a few, they all want to keep the United Nations Global Compact on migration and refugees. They want to keep the Paris Agreement that will destroy our energy sector. Keep the supply management that makes products up to 60% more expensive to Canadians. And keep sending money to other countries, instead of helping our veterans, seniors and our indigenous communities. Also, all these parties have ties to radical Islam. They all promote multiculturalism, instead of Canadian values. None of these parties wants to fix the equalization formula, that is extremely unfair to most of our provinces. And, they will not use our constitution to build the pipelines. The Liberals have no strong opposition in Ottawa. The Conservative Party and the Liberal Party have the same progressive policies. They are just fighting for power, not for Canada. Make no mistake about it. Replacing Trudeau by O'Toole will not change anything. Canadians deserve better. You deserve better. It's time to vote for our economy and for our freedoms. It's time to vote for our principles, for our families, and for our country. It's time to put Canada first. People's Party of Canada. The only conservative and patriot party in our country.